First at 11, a murderous rampage inside a Florida bank. 5 people dead, the suspect arrested, and now police are trying to find a motive for his killing spree. It's yet another mass shooting shaking our state once again.
The scene tonight, the tiny city of Sebring in central Florida. It's located in Highlands County, about 2 hours southeast of Tampa. Only about 10,000 people live there. We have many new details tonight, and CBS 4's Francis Wang has them live at the scene in Sebring. Francis.
Hey, Ruta Bay, Elliot, good evening to you guys. Well, as you can see behind me, law enforcement still out here, heavy presence. There's law enforcement officials from the Highlands County Sheriff's Office, from Sebring Police, of course, as well as the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. And just behind that truck, you can see the entrance of the bank that a SWAT armored vehicle had to ram through to get access in earlier today. Now, just across the street where we're standing is a small inn. I spoke with the manager earlier, and she tells me almost all of her staff members knew at least one person who worked across from the bank, and that this entire community of Sebring is hurting tonight. Officials say this man, 21-year-old Zephan Zaver of Sebring, is the man who shot up and killed at least 5 people at SunTrust Bank. They believe he was the one who called 911 on himself, saying he had fired shots inside.
We've suffered a significant loss at the hands of a senseless criminal doing a senseless crime.
When law enforcement arrived, they tried to negotiate with Zaver, who had barricaded himself. It would take a SWAT team ramming through for Zaver to surrender.
We're sorry to learn that we have at least 5 victims, people who were senselessly murdered as a result of his act in this bank.
Our CBS affiliate in Tampa found that Zaver is originally from Indiana. He doesn't appear to have prior criminal history and was actually hired by the Avon Park Correctional Institution as a trainee last November. He had just resigned 2 weeks ago. An ex-girlfriend said she was devastated to learn what he was being accused of. Meanwhile, people in this community are devastated and waiting to hear more news.
This is my bank. I have a friend of mine that worked there. It's not confirmed that she's the one that got killed. I'm really distraught. I'm saddened.
Jose Sanchez says he's worried everyone inside the bank was killed. On a Wednesday morning, there aren't usually many employees or customers.
No, we haven't heard any names yet, so.
As the investigation continues, Governor Ron DeSantis in town to show his support, asking the Florida Department of Law Enforcement to provide resources at the state level to help this small but tight-knit community heal from this senseless tragedy.
This is a terrible day for Sebring, Highlands County, and for the state of Florida. The people of Florida stand with the community here.
And just an example of some of those resources, victim advocates with the Attorney General's office, the FBI was here. And of course, one thing we all are wondering what the motive could have been. Was this just a bank robbery gone wrong, or did he have some sort of personal vendetta or connection to the bank? We still don't know that. So we're waiting on a press conference tomorrow at 11, and hopefully we'll have some answers. But for now, we're live in Sebring. I'm Francis Wang, CBS 4 News Tonight.